Hey, thank you for taking a minute to read my proposal. And I just wanted to make this video just to explain who I am and also prove my ability to help you with your project. I've been managing paid ads on several different platforms for many years. I have a variety of clients. I do want to point out that I am associated with the actual platform Upwork. I don't just manage, clients on Upwork. I actually work with the company Upwork and also work with FreeUp, which are two pretty big companies out there in terms of the freelance space. But we're going to take a dive into some actual accounts, and I want to show you, that I'm not just somebody who's putting together a proposal, that I'm actually doing what I say that I do. So right here, you're looking at my MCC account. If we open this up, you can see that this is my name right here. This is a live account. This isn't a screenshot, so you can see that I can manipulate anything here. And taking a look at January 1st, 2019, all the way up until, today's date pretty much, you can see that I've managed over $1 million. So that should allow you to see that I'm not somebody who's just talking about what they do. I actually do this. And, you're not going to be able to manage over $1 million if you're not doing good work for people. And like I said, I have a variety of clients. They range in terms of niches. This right here is the ecom client. I'm not going to take a deep dive into their account, but you can see from a high level some of the things that I'm doing for them. Um, you can see, their cost per conversion. You can see how many conversions they're generating. This is just for this month. You can see their conversion rate. Again, I'm not going to be taking a deep dive explaining, my strategy specifically. But I do want to give you guys a high level overview. I use a variety of strategies for my AdWords accounts. You can see that this is another account that I manage. This is a lead gen account. This isn't an e-commerce platform. You can see how many conversions were generated. You can see the cost per conversion. Now, this is a very simple lead gen account. That's why you see the sheer amount of leads coming in. Apologies for the phone call that came through, but this is a simple just email submission lead account. So a ton of leads coming in. It's a way for people to make money at home via surveys, and this company has a lot of brand equity, so there's a lot of credibility there for people who do come to their website. Here is another account. This is a lead gen account, and before you click away, I do want to explain that I have experience on many platforms. I'm just showing a few Google accounts, and I will take a dive into Facebook, LinkedIn, and we'll take a look at some accounts there. And again, it's not going to be anything too in depth, but again, a lead gen account, and you can kind of get a grasp of my strategy. You can see that I segment everything to a really granular level. So you can see, these are search campaigns. General queries is the theme of the campaigns. This is phrase match, and this is on desktop. And all of that is separate from mobile, which is separate from tablet. And the reason that I do that is for control. I like to take as much control away from Google as possible, and I like to control how I spend the money. Devices are going to perform differently. I've never seen an account where devices perform the same way across all device types. They typically have different cost per clicks, cost per conversions, and you want to be able to control that. If I wanted to give majority of the budget to one of these devices, with this current setup, I can do that. If all three devices are stuffed inside of one campaign, you lose that control pretty much. Inside of my exact match campaigns, I typically use SKAGs or single keyword ad groups, and that gives me a lot more control as well. I can make everything hyper relevant to the keywords inside of those single keyword ad groups, and that's just my MCC. I work with many other clients. Again, another e-commerce client right here. Hopefully this doesn't freeze up. I'm trying to do these screen shares. You can see, in fact, if we can just take a quick look at return on ad spend. You can see, this client right here is getting a huge return on ad spend. Now, this isn't, typical, but some clients, I have clients getting really good return on ad spend. You can see their conversion value here, and you can see what was spent. So very, very great performance. This client I've been with for many years. They're super happy with the performance, and it took time to get it to this place. But the account is running extremely well. Again, I have clients on many different platforms. We can take a look at Facebook. Just give that a second to load up. I am doing these screen shares, so everything might slow down just a bit. And I have clients on Facebook, I have clients on LinkedIn, I have clients on Quora, many of these other platforms, and I probably manage close to 200K a month in ad spend. And you may ask me, how can I take on more jobs if I do have that many clients? I have about 14, 15 active clients on a month-to-month basis. All of my other clients are pretty much project-based, and I come in and assist where needed. But I would say about 14 clients I manage heavy on active on a monthly basis, and those clients I've been with for years. I typically have bigger clients that I work with, and yeah. So here's Facebook. You can see the many different. This is the many different. Business managers that I manage, and also have access to many ads managers as well. Let's see. We can dive into any one of these accounts, but just for the sake of time, this video is getting a little long, so I just want to have a quick look. And again, we're not going to take a look at strategy. Everything's going to be high level. Just give this a second to load up. And again, apologies for the delays when I'm managing these accounts. When I'm creating these videos, the computer tends to slow down just a bit. So you can see Facebook, you can see, okay, here we go. So you can see how many purchases were made. You can see the cost per purchase. Again, this is another e-commerce client. This is Facebook. Again, I'm not going to take a deep dive, so I reveal any of my client strategies. We can go to LinkedIn. It really doesn't matter which platform. I've used Twitter, I've used Pinterest, but I don't have any active campaigns on those platforms at the moment. But I have used those platforms successfully. Really, right now, I'm just my big hitters are Google Ads, Facebook Ads, Amazon Ads, Quora, and I also have some programmatic platforms that I'm utilizing, which is StackAdapt and Taboola. But right now we're taking a look at LinkedIn. I do, again, want to show you guys that I have clients here. Again, this is my profile. Okay, not sure what's going on. Okay, here we go. And again, just, apologies for the delay. You can see many clients here. You can click into any of these, and again, we're not going to reveal too much data, but I have campaigns on many different platforms. This is really just to prove that I'm somebody who's actually doing this on a daily basis. Hopefully this paints a pretty good picture and allows you guys to see, that I'm somebody who's not just talking about, what they're doing and is actually doing it. So if you guys have questions, please feel free to list them and I'll answer or elaborate on anything further. But I don't want to make this video too long. It's already at the 9-minute mark. And yeah, hopefully we talk soon.